Blue Lock Chapter 301 is out. It came out 2 days early today. So we get a look at the aftermath of the previous chapter. And at the end of the chapter, we get to see Nagi go home. To start off the chapter, we see a little blurb and it says the Neo-Egoist League is over. The last goal changed the lives of KAISER and NESS. See KAISER and NESS walking down the hallway. KAISER says, "Why the hell are you following me? That's enough. The me you believed in was an illusion. I'm shit." And then he says, "We're broken. Get lost. Shit." Of course. He's still being rude even after losing. And then Ness goes, "No, I'll be by your side." Kaiser says, "Are you good in the head? I threw you you away for the sake of victory, and yet I lost to Yoichi. I'm a piece of S, humiliating the world with my existence. Stop clinging to a piece of S like me." Ness goes, "No, I won't do as I'm told anymore. You're not a piece of shit. You're a flesh and blood human being." And then we get KAISER literally looking like Eren Yeager with the crying face. And Ness goes, "With my ego, I want to cast a spell on your broken self." So, I mean, I'm excited to see KAISER and Ness's progression in the World Cup arc. We'll see how that goes. Got to see their new salaries and stuff. And then the commentator says 23 players who survived the Neo-Egoist League. Please have some rest. Next itinerary will be tomorrow at 9 a.m. Please wear designated suits and get on the shuttle bus. Bachida says, "This might be the first time I'm wearing such a fancy suit." Nanase says, "Right, is this necktie okay?" And Hiyori goes, No, I'll do it." Baru, he says, "Why are the windows dark? I can't see anything." Otoya says, "A millionaire." Zantetsu says, yes, it's free." Karasu, "Just where are we going?" Sendo says, "A meeting with journalists." TV, "A live stream." Oh, I know Sendo's hype for what's about to happen next. Ryu says, "My debut." Nico says, "Now I'm stressed." And Rin, of course, is just saying so loud. And we see Ryo just sitting by himself in the corner, staring in the distance. Isagi's thinking about what he said to Nagi. He said, "Don't quit soccer. That's all I could say." I wonder what Ryo is thinking right now. To be fair, I still... And then we see Ryo again over here, just literally so nonchalant. And then Isagi continues saying, "Can't get my mind around that Nagi is gone." Announcer says, "We've arrived." Chigiri says, "Oh." Zantetsu says, "I wanted to get off at the next stop." Bachida says, "Yay, where are we? What are we doing?" The announcer says, "Right now, Blue Lock for the 23 who survived the NEL." We get this really cool double spread, and the announcer says, "We'll hold a victory parade." And then Bachida says, "No way, so many people." Chigiri says, "We're stars." And then Isagi goes, "Seriously?" And we see hundreds and hundreds of people lining the street as they come out of the Blue Lock bus. Bachida is screaming, "Yay!" Sendo, I told you Sendo was going to be geeking about that. The girls are screaming, "Otoya, we love you." And Otoya goes, "Hey, cutie, want to hop in?" Like, what? Karasu says, "No, that's not good, idiot." And then Hiyori says, "Oh my, such a big event." And then Yukimiya says, "The influence of Blue Lock TV." Meanwhile, this boy Kenyu's already used to it. It just says, "This feels so good."